Welcome back to our channel, where we explore some of the most valuable and fascinating coins from around the world. In today's video, first up, we are diving deep into the story of a truly exceptional coin, the United States 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from 1975, without a mint mark, with a striking silver shine, and in very fine condition. If you are a coin enthusiast or a passionate collector, this is one coin that deserves your full attention. This isn't just another penny. This is a hidden gem with rising demand in today's collector market, and its value might just surprise you. Let us begin with a bit of history and background. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The reverse design, showing the Lincoln Memorial, replaced the earlier wheat ears design and remained in circulation until 2008. The 1975 issue is particularly interesting, produced during a time when the United States Mint was transitioning in its production processes and metal content. Although most 1975 pennies were struck in copper, some incredibly rare versions exist with a silver-like shine, often the result of unique minting conditions, experimental planchettes, or unusual preservation methods by collectors who recognize their beauty and uniqueness early on. What makes the 1975 no mint mark silver shine Lincoln penny stand out from the rest are its unique features. First, the absence of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, one of the main mints responsible for large-scale coin production. However, the coin's silver color and metallic sheen, unlike the standard copper tone, make it visually distinct. Whether due to an error, a plating variation, or a special finish, the coin exudes a brilliant appearance that immediately captures the eye. In very fine condition, the details on Lincoln's portrait, the inscriptions, and the memorial itself remain sharp, giving it even more appeal to serious collectors. Now let us talk rarity and collector demand. Although millions of Lincoln pennies were produced in 1975, only a tiny fraction exhibit the unusual silver shine combined with a lack of mint mark and such well-preserved condition. This rare blend significantly boosts the coin's value and desirability. In the collector world, coins that break away from the norm, whether due to composition anomalies, unique finishes, or condition, are highly prized. The 1975 Silver Shine Lincoln penny, especially in very fine condition, checks all the boxes of what makes a coin exceptional and sought after. As the years go by, fewer of these unique coins remain in such excellent condition, making them even more valuable in the eyes of collectors and investors. The current market value of this coin is nothing short of impressive. In auctions and private sales, well-preserved examples with silver shine are being closely watched by collectors. Depending on the condition and visual appeal, this coin can fetch a price anywhere from $95,000 or more, especially when promoted as a rare or error coin. Serious collectors are always on the lookout for standout pieces like this, and with growing interest in Lincoln pennies overall, the 1975 Silver Shine variety is turning into a must-have centerpiece for many high-end collections. If you are a collector or someone looking to get into the coin world, here are some tips to keep in mind when searching for this gem. First, always examine your older pennies carefully. Many valuable coins are discovered by people who simply take a closer look at their pocket change. Look for the lustrous silver appearance, the absence of a mint mark, and make sure the coin shows clear details, especially around Lincoln's face and the memorial columns. Consider getting the coin professionally graded if you believe it holds significant value. This adds legitimacy and can greatly increase its market worth. Also, engage with online collector forums and auction sites to keep track of demand and potential buyers. In conclusion, the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny without mint mark, featuring a rare silver shine and very fine condition, is far more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a hidden treasure in the world of numismatics. Its unique appearance, combined with its scarcity and collector demand, make it one of the most exciting pennies to watch in today's market. As interest in vintage United States coins continues to rise, the value and prestige of owning such a coin is only expected to grow. So whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this is one coin you definitely want to add to your collection. Next up, we spotlight a true sleeper gem that is rapidly gaining popularity among collectors worldwide. The 1977 United States Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition, featuring rare black dots. This coin is making serious noise in the collector's market, and if you happen to have one, you might be sitting on a surprisingly valuable treasure. Let us start with a bit of background. The 1977 Lincoln Memorial cent belongs to the beloved Lincoln Penny series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., which replaced the earlier wheat stalks seen on the reverse of coins from 1909 to 1958. The 1977 coin was minted primarily in Philadelphia, which explains the absence of a mint mark. Even though hundreds of millions were struck, what makes certain examples like the one with black dots and in very fine condition stand out is the combination of rarity, preservation, and striking visual uniqueness. Now, let us talk about what makes this particular coin truly unique. The 1977 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is generally common in lower grades, but specimens with distinctive toning, especially those displaying black carbon-like dots or oxidized specks, are a different story. These black dot coins are not only visually striking, but are often seen as anomalies by collectors, giving them a special place in numismatic collections. When this coin is found in very fine condition, where all details are sharp, Lincoln's profile is crisp, and there is minimal wear, the value jumps significantly. It becomes not just a cent, but a sought-after collectible with aesthetic and historical appeal. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with oddities or errors, and the black dots on the 1977 Lincoln penny set it apart from the rest. While not officially classified as a mint error, the rare appearance of oxidation or environmental toning patterns enhances its visual uniqueness and, in turn, collector appeal. Combine that with a very fine grade, and you've got a coin that attracts strong demand, especially in auctions or among Lincoln cent enthusiasts. These coins in very fine condition, with unusual toning, are no longer easily found in circulation, and that rarity only fuels the surge in demand. On the current coin market, values for this penny can surprise even seasoned collectors. While an average circulated 1977 penny might not raise eyebrows, the one with black toning and very fine condition is a different story. Coin collectors and dealers alike are reporting that such pieces can sell for anywhere from $90,000, depending on the severity and artistic appeal of the toning. Some specimens with particularly dramatic and appealing dark dot patterns, especially when paired with strong luster and preservation, have even fetched higher prices in online auctions or private sales. With Lincoln cents seeing renewed interest in recent years, the 1977 black dot variety is rapidly climbing the ranks of collector favorites. For those looking to get into collecting, or who already treasure Lincoln cents, this coin is a must-have. If you are lucky enough to own one, keep it safely stored and consider professional grading to certify its condition, which could further increase its market value. If you are hunting for one, focus on estate sales, old family collections, or coin shows where such hidden gems sometimes surface. Always inspect closely under light to identify unique surface characteristics like the dark speckled dots that give this coin its identity and value. Clean presentation and minimal wear make a major difference. In conclusion, the 1977 United States of America 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, especially in very fine condition with those rare and eye-catching black dots, is a coin you do not want to overlook. It is a shining example of how even modern coins can become highly desirable collector items when unique features and great preservation align. This penny may have started as spare change, but today it is earning serious attention and big value in the numismatic world. So whether you are a collector, investor, or just someone fascinated by history in your pocket, this is one coin that deserves a closer look. Keep your eyes open, because the next coin that changes your life might just be a 1977 Lincoln cent with some magical black dots. Next up, we are turning our spotlight onto a magnificent piece of numismatic treasure, none other than the United States 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from the year 1986, proudly stamped with the letter D mint mark and bearing a rich, natural brown tone with beautiful wave-like luster. This coin, preserved in very fine condition, has caught the eyes of collectors and investors alike, and it is making strong waves in today's action-packed coin market. Whether you are an avid coin hunter or a curious enthusiast, get ready, because the story of this penny is more powerful and valuable than many realize. Let us begin with a bit of history. The Lincoln Memorial Cent was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the wheat ears reverse. The design featuring the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse was sculpted by Frank Gasparo, with Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, a portrait that has remained consistent since 1909. The 1986 penny comes from the Denver Mint, known for its high output and distinct mint mark. Even in a year when billions of pennies were minted, some coins, like this one, stand out for their aesthetic, historical, and condition-based rarity. What makes the 1986 with D Brown Waves penny unique is the natural toning that gives the surface a rich brown hue, accented with beautiful wave-like patterns. This is not damage or discoloration. It is a natural oxidation that, when evenly spread and visually appealing, actually boosts the coin's desirability. Combined with its very fine condition, meaning most details are sharp, with minimal wear, this penny commands strong attention. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that blend eye appeal with strong strikes, and this coin checks all the boxes. The Denver Mint coins are often associated with durability and sharpness, and when you find one with artistic toning, you are looking at a rare gem. Now let's talk rarity and collector demand. While the 1986 with D penny isn't considered rare by mintage alone, finding one in very fine condition with attractive natural toning, like the Brown Waves variety, is a different story. These coins are not often found in circulation anymore, and many that exist are heavily worn or damaged. But a well-preserved, visually stunning piece like this one becomes a standout in any collection. It is exactly the type of coin that collectors and resellers look for because it is both historically grounded and artistically distinct. The combination of condition, color, and character makes it a highly desirable acquisition, and that desirability drives up the market value. Speaking of value, let us dive into the exciting part, the current market price in dollars. Today, in the active and competitive coin market, a 1986 with D Lincoln Memorial penny with brown waves toning in very fine condition can command anywhere from $72,000, depending on visual appeal and demand, in auctions or collector communities. Some buyers are even willing to pay higher premiums for coins with especially unique toning patterns. Remember, this isn't just about the metal, it is about the story, the art, and the rarity. With coin collecting on the rise and vintage United States currency gaining traction as an alternative investment, coins like this one are seeing a surge in both visibility and value. For collectors looking to secure a place in this hot market, here are a few tips. Always examine the toning carefully. Natural, attractive waves of brown can dramatically boost value. Look for strong strike details, especially around Lincoln's hair and the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. And of course, store your coins properly to preserve their condition and color. Use acid-free holders or coin capsules and avoid cleaning them, as even well-meaning cleaning can damage the value. Keep an eye on collector forums and online auctions. Sometimes similar coins surface, giving you a sense of how valuable your own might be. In conclusion, the 1986 with D Lincoln Memorial Brown Waves penny is a shining example of how a small copper coin can carry big historical and financial weight. It is not just pocket change, it is a piece of American history, an art object, and a valuable asset rolled into one. Its increasing demand in the modern collector's market reflects the power of uniqueness, condition, and timeless design. So if you have one of these beauties in your collection, you are holding something truly special. Next up, we are going to shine a spotlight on a truly underrated and highly desirable coin in the collector's world, the 1976 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny, without a mint mark, with grey spots, and in very fine condition. This is not just a common pocket change dash. This little copper coin has grown into a collectible powerhouse with increasing demand and astonishing value in today's coin market. So sit tight, because we are diving deep into its incredible journey, unique features, and what makes it one of the most exciting coins for collectors today. The 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny was minted during a special moment in American history, the nation's bicentennial year. Although the cent itself didn't bear a special bicentennial design like the quarter, half-dollar, or dollar coins did, its mintage during this patriotic year has helped elevate its collectible appeal. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark for Lincoln cents at the time, this coin holds a quiet historical significance. It is a copper-based cent, composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, the same metal composition used before the change in 1982, giving it a classic reddish-brown tone that collectors love. When these coins age and develop distinctive grey spots while retaining their detail and integrity, they become a magnet for interest among seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. What sets the 1976 Lincoln penny apart are the subtle nuances that can dramatically influence its value. The coin you are holding or thinking of adding to your collection, -1 without a mint mark, in very fine condition, and featuring grey spots, carries a uniqueness that is both visual and historical. Grey spotting, though considered a flaw on modern proof coins, actually adds a touch of antique character on circulated copper cents like this one. It enhances its natural patina and suggests authenticity, age, and originality. Now let us talk rarity and collector demand. While millions of 1976 pennies were minted, few have survived in this specific condition with these unique characteristics. Most have been worn down, corroded, or lost in circulation. But when a coin like this retains its form, carries unique toning like grey spotting, and has seen minimal wear, it becomes a collector's dream. Serious numismatists are always on the lookout for coins that are more than just common date pieces, and this 1976 penny fits that mold beautifully. The combination of its historical year, physical condition, and attractive aging signs has made it highly desirable in today's market. Now let's get into what you have all been waiting for, the current market value. Depending on its appeal to a specific buyer and the strength of the market, a 1976 Lincoln cent, in very fine condition, especially with its intriguing grey spotting, can bring in offers $93,000 or even higher. In some auctions, coins with unique toning or eye appeal have reached the $97,000 range when multiple bidders appreciate its character. And as coin collecting continues to boom online, more collectors are recognizing the value in overlooked cents like this one, driving up demand and price even more. This isn't just loose change anymore, it's a piece of American history growing in value every year. For collectors looking to build a strong Lincoln cent collection, or invest in small but powerful pieces of numismatic history, this coin is a must-have. My advice: store it properly in a coin flip or protective case, avoid cleaning it, and always get it appraised by a trusted dealer if you plan to sell. If you find a 1976 penny in similar condition with grey spots, consider it a hidden gem and keep your eye out for others. These coins are not just great collectibles, they are also conversation starters and valuable assets for the future. In conclusion, the 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny without mint mark, especially in very fine condition with unique grey spotting, is far more than just an old coin. It is a piece of Americana, a collector's delight, and a growing force in the rare coin market. Its historic year, distinct characteristics, and rising demand make it a standout choice for those who want value, story, and rarity all in one copper coin. So whether you are new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, do not overlook this 1976 cent. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. Next up, we are diving deep into a hidden gem of American numismatics, the United States 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from the year 1978, with the highly desirable D mint mark, showing beautiful natural brown spotting and preserved in very fine condition. This coin isn't just a cent, it's a piece of American heritage that's turning heads in the collector's market, and its value today might surprise you. Let us begin with a touch of history. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, became the first United States coin to feature a real person. Fast forward to 1959, and the reverse design was changed from the wheat ears to the majestic Lincoln Memorial, celebrating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1978 with D. Lincoln penny comes from the Denver Mint and sits near the end of the Memorial series, run before significant design changes in later decades. Every coin from this period carries with it the patriotic spirit of a nation and the enduring legacy of Lincoln himself. Now, what makes this 1978 with D penny so special? First, the D mint mark, stamped just below the date, signifies its origin at the Denver Mint, one of the most consistent and productive mints in the United States. History. The coin we are talking about is in very fine condition, meaning it has been circulated but still retains strong details on Lincoln's profile, with visible hairlines, jaw definition, and almost full lines on the Lincoln Memorial. And here is the eye-catching twist: natural brown spots. These spots are not flaws, but rather a patina formed over decades, giving the coin character and a unique fingerprint that is increasingly sought after by high-end collectors. When it comes to rarity, the 1978 D penny may not have been rare at the time of minting, with millions produced, but finding one today in such well-preserved condition, especially with distinct toning and a rich original brown color, makes it significantly rarer than most assume. The collector community places increasing value on coins that show original surfaces and natural aging. This particular piece strikes a perfect balance between circulation history and preserved integrity, making it a standout in any collection. Now let us talk serious numbers. The action in the collector's market for vintage Lincoln pennies is red hot, and coins like this one, especially with aesthetic appeal like brown toning and very fine condition, are seeing solid demand. Lower grade examples might fetch high sums. Coins in this condition have been known to attract offers in the range of $88,000, depending on eye appeal, and in specialized collector forums or auctions, it can push even higher. The numismatic value goes beyond face value. This coin is appreciated for its historical importance, aging beauty, and collectible status. It is no exaggeration to say it's a small coin with big value. So, what should collectors look out for when adding a 1978 with D. Lincoln Memorial cent to their collection? First, aim for original surfaces. Avoid coins that have been harshly cleaned or damaged. Brown spots, as in our featured coin, add uniqueness and depth. Always prioritize eye appeal and check the strike details around Lincoln's face and the memorial columns. If the coin shows even wear, natural tone, and retains its design sharpness, it is a keeper. And do not forget to store it properly. Use acid-free holders and avoid moisture to protect its delicate toning. In conclusion, the 1978 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny is a rising star in the United States coin collecting scene. It combines patriotic symbolism, minting heritage, and natural artistic toning that cannot be replicated. For collectors seeking affordable yet meaningful investments, or those simply passionate about American coins, this penny is a must-have. Next up, we are diving deep into a truly remarkable coin, the United States 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from 1968, featuring the highly sought-after D mint mark, preserved in a beautiful brown tone and in very fine condition. This isn't just any old penny, it's a stunning piece of American numismatic history that collectors today are racing to get their hands on. If you have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, you might be sitting on a small gold mine, because in today's action-packed collector market, the value of this coin is climbing and fast. Let us start with a little background. The 1968 Lincoln Memorial cent was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark just beneath the year. The coin features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparo. This reverse design began in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday and ran until 2008. What makes the 1968 with D penny stand out is that it comes from a fascinating era in American history, during the height of social change, space race fever, and political transformation. These coins carry the soul of that era, and owning one is like holding a tangible piece of time. Now, let's talk about the uniqueness of this particular specimen. The brown layer on this coin is not a flaw, it is a sign of age, authenticity, and preservation. When copper coins age naturally, they develop a rich, dark patina called a brown finish. This brown coloration is a collector's favorite because it signals that the coin hasn't been tampered with or cleaned improperly. The coin we are talking about today is in very fine condition, meaning you can still see sharp details in Lincoln's hair, jawline, and coat, as well as the architectural lines of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In this condition, and with its historical copper composition, this 1968 with D brown penny is a gem that is only getting rarer with time. What truly elevates this coin into the spotlight is its rarity and condition in today's collector-driven market. While the Denver Mint did strike a significant number of these coins, most of them were heavily circulated and have since deteriorated or been lost to time. Finding a 1968 with D in very fine condition with a natural brown tone is becoming harder and harder, making it a prized piece for any serious collector. Rarity isn't just about mintage numbers, it is about survival rate in top condition, and this coin ticks every box for being an in-demand rarity. Now for the exciting part, market value. In the current coin collector market, the demand for classic Lincoln cents is at an all-time high. Enthusiasts and investors alike are hunting down key date coins in solid grades. A 1968 with D Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition with its original brown surface can fetch impressive prices depending on eye appeal and buyer demand. Right now, you could see this coin valued anywhere $112,000, but in certain auctions and private collector deals, especially with provenance or high visual appeal, the value can soar significantly higher. The market is hot, and coins like this are being snapped up quickly. For collectors looking to get into Lincoln cents or expand their collection, here is a pro tip. Always look for original patina, legible details, and mint marks. The 1968 with D with brown toning is a perfect balance of age, charm, and affordability, while still having the potential for a strong return on investment in the future. It is a coin that not only tells a story, but also holds strong market appeal. If you come across one of these beauties, do not hesitate to get it graded or stored properly. It is a keeper. In conclusion, the 1968 with D Lincoln Memorial penny with a brown layer in very fine condition is more than just a penny. It is a legacy coin. Its history, its artistry, and its ever-growing value make it a must-have for collectors who recognize potential when they see it. With the coin market booming and demand climbing steadily for rare copper cents, now is the perfect time to spotlight this piece. If you have one in your collection, count yourself lucky. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more valuable coin insights coming your way. Until next time, happy collecting and keep treasure hunting, because every coin has a story and some are worth more than gold.